So cold calling, if I'm gonna be straight, it's honestly not that bad. Like I'm able to have conversations. Man, some are actually like the one I just never expect this, but now that I think about it, like you gotta expect anything and be ready for anything. Like anything. Because when I was on this call, like I was talking to him for like 7 minutes and then at the end he was just like, man, I'm not interested. Just get a real job, bro. And that actually like obviously I'm not gonna just let somebody stop me from that because I know there's opportunity in here. Like there's literally proof. But yeah, that's just like why I was just kind of stunned how bro was willing to just stomp on somebody's dreams and be like, yo, go live a normal life. And it's just like bro made his own business. He had to do something. I guess he could have went through the curriculum and made a business, but yeah, it's just like, dang, people will really just they just want you to. They don't mind if their words make you lose and give up. So that's what I would be aware about, not concerned, because like little people are like that, but there's people like that. I was just surprised, honestly. And what's it called? Yeah, and he wasn't even like mad. Like he just straight up just said that because why not? And then hung up. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Then with cold calling, like yeah, whatever preparation you do, bro, you're still not ready for cold calling. It's a totally different dynamic. You need to get real feedback from the market itself and know what actually works. You're not going to learn from watching videos. You're also going to, like, something I heard you say is you're not totally confident, want to stay private. Makes sense. Valid. Just know that confidence is not something you gain in the realm of sales. It's kind of something you act, just like you act like you're sleeping until you fully fall into sleep in REM stage. That's kind of how it is with confidence. And I feel like I probably shouldn't even say this for my own good, but I feel like I'm still not even that confident. But I have millions of reasons to be confident. I have no reason not to be confident, but it still lingers. And now that I think about it again, I should probably get to the bottom of that. Like, get a therapist or something, or like talk to God. Definitely, I'm gonna do that actually. But it's actually so strange because I'm literally like the top G. Not like people would consider me the top G of the area that I'm in. Not because I'm like the cool kid who smokes or vapes, but I just stand out because I don't swear, I don't vape, I don't drink, I don't drink coffee. Like as a Christian, like I'm a killer at track. I got literally God on my side. There's nothing that can stand against me. And yet there's still this part of me that not lacks, but doesn't use its confident or like restricted or something. And I had this conversation with a couple of my friends that are doing pretty well. And they're like, yo, give yourself permission. Like, what's stopping you? I'm like, I don't know, man. Nothing's stopping me. So maybe I should stop trying to figure it out and just be. And I even have reps with being confident for many months. Like I turned down the intention a little bit, but for like 3 months, like a month or two ago, every conversation I try and have a downward inflection. I would try and not say sorry. I would say thank you for your patience. Like all these different things. I would do all that, and they're habits now. Like I just do them. I don't have to think. I'd hold eye contact. I do all these reps and set these intentions. And yet, even then, it's like I lack this confidence, and I still see it lingering in other areas of life. But maybe I'm actually labeling the wrong thing because that's probably normal. Matter of fact, it's not about getting rid of the feeling. It's not about whatever. It's not about being right. We know this stuff. But it's genuinely. Just like track and field. when you feel that fear before the race, every person feels that. And what I tell myself when it comes to that is, if I wasn't taking this serious, if I didn't take this race serious, I wouldn't feel this fear. The reason why I feel this fear is because I take it serious, and that's a good thing, because then I wouldn't give it my all. Genuinely, if you're lining up for a race, if you're pulling up to a tournament and you felt no fear, how serious could you truly take that? Could you take it as seriously as if you had that anxiety lingering? Right. So, maybe, dang, this is a whole YouTube video. But yeah, man. We can talk another time. These are some great questions. I'm going to ponder this while I'm biking to Canadian Tire. Yeah, let me finish up with the cold calling. So there's that confidence factor that you get. You're just going to have to get in. No amount of preparation is going to prepare you. So no matter how much you prepare, you're still going to have to start from the bottom. Don't think you're, like, maybe you could. There's opportunities in networking and stuff. But don't think you're going to get on a good warm offer right away. Regardless, you're probably going to get on a cold calling offer and you're still going to suck. So you might as well get on that cold calling offer ASAP, no matter how bad it is. Whether you're making the company money or not, it's about getting those reps and having at least something to sell. And even if you just sold nothing, which is kind of like unethical, or just like you might as well get money, right? But just, you're going to need that cold calling reps. You're going to get so many more reps. And you should stop waiting to feel prepared. Don't wait. Here's something I really learned. Like, I have like an actual proof. Don't wait to feel prepared. Don't warm up before these calls. Like, sure, talking is a muscle. You do use vocal cords, so you can warm up your mouth, right? You can clear your breathing ways, but that's all you need. You just get straight to work. There's no, I need to study, I need to be better, I need to, because this is what I was doing. I was like, I can't do this is what I was thinking subconsciously. I can't do another cold call until I actually review what I lastly did. Because what I would do is I would do the cold calls, I'd have the video, I'd have the film to watch over, and then I watch it, but I don't actually take depth notes that take like 40 minutes for one 5-minute cold call. So then I'd be like, oh man, I can't do cold calls. And then I'd end up doing cold calls because I still have to do cold calls. Essentially, those are my standards. So what's the point when I could have just started the cold calls 30 minutes ago instead of fake reviewing again? And I could have got more volume. Okay. Again, here's this proof that I was talking about earlier. I booked my first 2 appointments when I called this one business, right? I booked them. And then when I was celebrating, another business came and called me from that I called earlier in the day, and he got back to me 15 minutes after. And I booked him too, unprepared. I was just like, yo, I just booked an appointment. I don't care if I make this one, and I just got that one too. So it's not about getting ready, because that's the evidence. I was so unbothered. I just did it. I just spoke and I booked him. People say it's a numbers game. I have not yet experienced that. I should probably listen to that advice more. But man, you really don't have to worry about getting prepared. Other than that, that's my advice. It's just building it. Oh, and something that I've been doing recently is, what's it called? For the past 3 months, I kept disappointing myself because I've been continually saying, I've zoomed my vision into 3-month spans. Like, oh, I hope I can finally, I'm on the cold calling offer. Hopefully in the next month or two, I make my first dollar. And I haven't. And it disappointed me. And I kept doing that. And then I was like, okay, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just dumb, right? I shouldn't say that. But what I was doing for the past year is thinking in 2, 3, 4 year time frames. So when I put something down, I don't expect anything for a long time, but I'm with a long-term building butler mindset, like just serving myself, doing the grunt work for myself to get the fruits of my labor 4 years later. So I'm building this most structural, integral thing possible. So it's a race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So my advice when you feel like you're getting really, like you're not improving or feeling tense, like you have the opportunities in front of you, but you're not improving. It's a marathon, man. Use these opportunities to just get better. Don't use these opportunities to ROI or make money. Sure you can, but think strategic. Bang, that's the word, strategic. If you're feeling tense because you have opportunities and you're feeling stagnant, even though you have the opportunities right in front of you, just switch it. 4-year time frames, these are learning, these are just to build you. And be strategic. How can I use this to the most of my ability? And there you may find your answer of how to actually improve from there on, or at least ROA regardless. Maybe you don't have the discipline to get $100 a day, but you do have the creativity to maybe give a tip or two to your offer owner, like manager, right? So you can provide value, so you can build a strong connection, or you can at least be funny and make jokes and connect with them and call every day and be like, yo, right? That's my ramble. Man, and I just kind of want to document this. This is going to be into a video, I'm telling you. So I'm just, might as well. Something that I find really strange too on top of all that is after saying all that, I feel this almost eager to do a cold calling actually right now. I feel like exhilarated almost, not exhilarated. Except it makes me wonder, why do I have this confidence now? What changed? What's a more effective way to get into this mindset without having to do a 15-minute splurge? 15 minutes isn't long for a warm-up, so maybe this is the way to go. Maybe I just have to listen to this video every time. Or compact the video into like a 10-minute, a 3-minute rule sheet. After that, I suddenly feel something. I don't know what the word is. I had the word. Hey, everything else I just said, it was like just a nice ramble, right? But this is something that was visceral. Like it's just totally shifted how I look at everything. Man. So how you look at money, the relationship that you have between money is, it can very much correlate the success you have in business. And a lot of people learn success, like learn how they interact with money and how they treat money from their parents. And it's not like a good or bad thing per se, but they, there's different ways, and some ways are just less effective. Like some people, I'm taught to always go for the deal. So whenever I'm shopping for meat in the store, like it actually feels like wrong for me to buy meat at full price for like $20. I'm looking for like $6 steak. And and like some people just go buy that $20 steak. Like why would you pay $20 for a steak when you can buy one for 6? Anyways, right. A lot of people, here's an analogy here. This is the thing that actually shifted everything. It's a lot of people, imagine this river. Imagine it just flowing, just almost so calmly but vigorously. And people, when it comes to money, they try and grab as much of it because it's there, it's abundant, it's amazing. And they try and grab a bunch of it, they try and clench it with their fists and take as much as they can and walk away. Right. But the people who really find success are the people who keep their hand open, an open relaxed hand, and they just leave their hand in that water of that flowing abundance. They let it pass through their fingers and just continue staying there. That's the mindset that we should strive for. And I was just pondering that. I feel like I was wondering how that applied because that made sense, but I kind of forgot what he said, right? So I was just running the analogy through my head in correlation to real life. And man, that's just like you get money and you invest into your business right away. That's how success is built. That makes sense. But what if you don't have a business? What if that doesn't relate to you? It's not about investing in the business or whatever you're thinking. It's about having the money and abundantly using it to invest in yourself that will push the operation forward to make more money. That's the mindset. And here's the thing. Even if you're now, here's the thing that I'm just going to add on top of that. If you're not even specifically investing in yourself, you don't want to waste all your money, but just spending it on more things you enjoy to enjoy life. That also just logically increases your stakes of making money and gives you more reason to make the money so you can maintain that life that you're having and you're liking. Spend more money getting gifts for your mom, spending more money maybe treating your friends to a meal, spend more money, because like I've been in the saving mode, but maybe I should take a second to pause and think maybe all my winning seasons are when I actually spent the most money. And man, I only have made like my net worth is like 2,500 right now. So like when I say spending the most money, I mean like spending like $120 in a month. Unless I invested in a program, that's where I definitely seen the most success. But like I'm not about to go spend another band. I actually might in the next week or two. But just to feel more productive. Other than that, that was just a fat, juicy ramble. I hope that helped you out, my man Andrew.